Hey guys, I'm AfroGeek PlusUltraNappy and welcome back to brand new videos. Once again, I'm bringing you guys another little Christmas video because I am so sick and tired of y'all sleeping on these Christmas films. These two films in particular that I'm going to be talking about in the video, y'all need to stop sleeping on them. And before I get into this video, I just want to say that I'll be giving another digital code for a film at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that and copy that movie. First comes, first served. These two Christmas films I watch every single year. Y'all constantly keep sleeping on them. Don't know why, because they not being played on TV anymore. Nobody probably's even heard of one of these at least. These are just some films that I think, the first one I'll be talking to you guys about is a classic one that everybody and their mama knows about. And that one I'm talking about is Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Call me white boy, call me an Oreo, take away my black card. I don't care. Actually, I do. You're not taking my fucking black card. So Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. This one is about how Grandma Spankenheimer, she's making that fruit cake, walking out the house on Christmas Eve. The reindeer smelt that fruit cake and they was like, ooh, wee. It's like as if they smelt that gas. Boys, you smell that? You smell that? That smell like fruit cake. And so they just smacked right into Grandma. And essentially from there, Grandma goes missing and it's up to Jake Spankenheimer, who was a true believer in Santa Claus, to go out on the hunt to bring Grandma back home. And Grandma Spankenheimer, she ran a little shop, a little knick-knack shop where she would dress up as an elf. She would read stories to the kids. She would sell her famous fruit cake. And some man wanted to buy the store from her. I think it was he wanted to either make it a chain or he just wanted to buy it as property. He was gonna give Grandma a lot of fucking money. But she's all about that old-fashioned tradition shit. And she was like, nah, G, not selling it. And he was like, okay, but just know I'm not giving up yet. Cousin Mel was like, Grandma Spankenheimer, we's gonna be rich. Sell this dump, we gonna be swimming in that moolah. What you doing? And she's like, I don't give a fuck about the money. I care about my family and what I love doing. And this is what I love doing. Definitely come as a lesson to never sell anything that you truly love anybody, no matter what. Ever since the event when Grandma went missing, Jake went on the search for her and they found out that Santa was the one that took her back to the North Pole to recover, and Grandma ends up losing her memory. She doesn't remember what happened. She doesn't know who her family is, and it's this big old ordeal where Cousin Mel throws Santa under the bus saying that Santa kidnapped Grandma, and she tries to set up this whole thing to try and sue Santa to get money, let alone tries to talk Grandpa Spankenheimer into selling Grandma's place. And it's just this really big whole ordeal where you see Cousin Mel's true evil colors of her and her friend. They trying to get that money, although Grandma's gonna sue the pants off a Santa song that slaps. But not as much as the Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer song. Now, of course, Jake comes through in clutch, saves Santa from going to jail. He brings up all this evidence pointing that Cousin Mel was the one that orchestrated the majority of this whole mess, proving that Santa is innocent. But I personally just really liked the animation. I just liked how happy and giddy this movie was. And I don't know, it's just a movie that I don't think gets a lot of recognition on TV. I've been trying to search all for it on TV, cannot find it. So I might have to just rent it on Amazon. I don't be talking about cartoon characters like this, bro, but Cousin Mel, fine ass. Let me tell you what's good. Like fruitcake, baby. One of my favorites. I watch that literally every year. I never get sick of it. I know some people get sick of watching the same Christmas film. This next one I'm gonna talk about, so underrated. Constantly slept on. Excellent children's book. Excellent movie. That one I'm talking to you guys about is Olive the Other Reindeer. Bruh, y'all don't understand. Olive the Other Reindeer was my fucking jam. It is still my fucking jam. And I know I'm about to be 24 in a couple weeks and y'all looking at me like, who's this grown ass man over here talking about children's films and stuff like that? Olive the Other Reindeer, nigga, get the fuck. Man, no, you you get the fuck out of here. So you better put some respect on my girl Olive. Badass bitch. Olive straight ran that whole crew, bro. Olive the other reindeer. It's about how Tim is kind of upset because something happened with one of the reindeer and Santa doesn't know if he's going to be able to fly during the holidays to give presents to everyone, and her owner Tim gets upset and kind of takes it out on Olive a little bit. And so Olive feeling some type of way, she's just like, damn. But then she thinks she hears this radio broadcast saying that Santa says all of the other reindeer, even though he said we have all of the other reindeer. Olive thinks that he's talking about her, so she travels to the North Pole in order to help Santa fly to bring presents and joy all the boys and girls around the world. On the way, she stumbles upon my man Martini, the hustling penguin, bruh. He was from the zoo. He escaped from the zoo. He was selling fake Rolexes. Pretty sure Martini was Jewish. I think he did even say he was Jewish in the video. But man, Olive and Martini make a really cool duo. And I hated that mailman. I forgot his name. I don't even know if he had a name. I can't remember. As many times as I've seen this fucking film, you would think I remember if this dude had a name or not. But this mailman was so damn evil. Y'all, this man really hated Christmas. He went through all different lengths just trying to stop Olive, bro. But you know, on the way, Olive kind of gets in her own little messes. She goes to this one area where you see all these like bad people talk about how they hate Santa, they hate Christmas. I like that song that they played during that little number where they're like, it's like a bar essentially, and you know, everybody's like tossing Olive and Martini around, like trying to fight them and shit. They decide to help Olive get to North Pole, and Olive sneaks in, goes to the reindeer. She talks to Santa, and they agree to let Olive fly. The evil mailman, he ends up swapping all the letters to Santa, like all the good ones with all the hate ones that he wrote, saying that we hate you, Santa, we don't believe in you, we don't like you, which makes Santa feel some type of way and makes him start to second guess even trying to go out. But Olive's like, hey, no, that's the evil mailman. You know, Martini comes in clutch from time to time, helps stop the evil mailman. They like wrap him up, throw him in his mail truck, and they send him off to the zoo as if he was a penguin. Olive and the whole crew, they sing this really nice song. I think it's Joy to All the World. I think that's the appropriate title. She makes it back home. Tim gets worried because Olive ran out. She also had a little flea that was like her best friend too. Her and Tim kind of talked things out. You know, he was like, yeah, Olive, I didn't mean to snap at you. I wasn't mad at you. I was just mad at the fact that Christmas was gonna be no more. He was like, I'm just afraid that Christmas wasn't gonna happen this year, and Christmas is my favorite holiday. Shit, Christmas is my favorite holiday too, so I get it, but I wouldn't have snapped at Olive. I watch that movie every year on Christmas Eve. I will sit there and I'll watch that movie before I go to bed. And it's been like a tradition since I was a kid, so I'm going to continue doing that. And then if I got kids in the future, I'm gonna do it with my kids too. But overall, guys, I just wanted to bring you this video. I'm tired of people sleeping on these films, and I just wanted to talk about them because they're two of my all-time favorites. Now, obviously, I like the Rudolph Christmas Special, the Frosty the Snowman, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I like all of them, you know, the Peanuts. But these are just two in particular that hold a special place in my heart that I truly have to watch every single year on Christmas. But alrighty, guys, that is it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, dislike if you didn't, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. We are trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of 2020. And if you want to see more content from me, hit up my main channel, link in the description below, Pokemon86, where I do a lot of video game reviews and video game topics. And if you want to stay connected with me and hit me up on my social media links, there in the description below. Talking Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon. And if you want to support me in the future as well as this channel, hit up my Patreon account. I got awesome tier rewards for different tier members. Just liking the video, subscribing, sharing with your friends, and just watching in general means just the world to me. I just absolutely love all the support I've been getting on this channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. We are almost done with 2020, so let's knock it out with a couple more videos. I am AfroGeek +UltraNappy, and your boy is just